Well, hello there, internet friends and Steel Division 2 commanders. Welcome to another exciting Steel Division 2 game. I'm your host, Too Old for Gaming, and today I'm playing as the Hungarians. We're playing as First Panchelos, and I'm going to be supporting Too Old for Comprehension by putting some AT guns up here as he assaults past the river. So I'm basically his right-wing support. We got Simulation putting down some off-map on the probably the worst area of the map to play in. This is always just a complete cluster of infantry and artillery on both sides. Looks like that's the 194 millimeter, and that is... Do we know what that is? No, it doesn't say if it's a railroad gun. Anyways. So the smoke has fallen, and the 50 cal spotted the AA truck. I've lost a Krupp. Oh no. We've got a Humber rush. And so all of my infantry down here needed to be dumped out into the middle of the road so they didn't get destroyed by these Humbers. Told you it was going to be a mess here. You can see the German infantry along with my Hungarians just pinning down these Russians and Commonwealth troops. Here's some tank guns behind here. The Toldy 3s have rolled up on the line. Getting down with it. These guys are 30 points. No, 20 points. Good little cavalry tank to protect you. My AT gun did not make it, unfortunately. He's stuck there in the middle of the road as well. So we knew it was going to happen, but you got to try anyways. Humber, still one alive. Right there. Come on, Toldy 3. Do work, son. Miss. Ooh. Ends one. There we go. Get him pushed off. We lose track of the Humbers. They managed to escape. We found one more. We knocked that one out. And the nice thing about these Toldys is they have these... Gebauer 3440s, but they only get one. I thought they had two. Rocket attack from our team. What are we using? The Panzerwerfer from Chinaman. I've got an Imrod up here to protect him, but again, none of my stuff made it there to give him Overwatch. Otto's battling the Swedish volunteers. Mortars falling right on these guys, but they will not give up. They're ready to die to knock out the communists. Unfortunately, they're dying a lot. So I had brought in two of these AT guns. Not sure if you play Hungarians very often. If you do, I really like these. They shoot pretty fast. 12 rounds a minute. They've got high explosive shells that are decently high explosive. And then the heat rounds can go through 90. So they're actually useful for a 35-point AT gun. And they go 1,500. So, enemy off-map falling right on that flag like we knew. But so far, looks like our friendly Axis team has managed to capture the flag there.
Please, don't shoot.
On the left, we've got more and more volunteers moving to the front line to capture the enemy flag. And my backup third AT gun is moving in a truck. This I didn't want to get hit by artillery again, so I moved him through the woods. Sherman's getting bounced on by that Pack 38. Let's check our right wing. Flak 38 trying to push off the F5 B1 Lightning. These things are extremely fragile. I don't know. I feel like they're the most fragile unit in the game. Continuing on to the right. Looks like we've been pushed off our hill. This is not a good situation to be in. Looks like we lost a armored half-track, and we've got probably a AP cluster bomber. Ooh, rockets. Lucky it wasn't the King Tiger. He's moving his King Tiger forward without infantry. So this is I would never... Don't do this. Because a bazooka could knock you out, and that's a lot of points to lose. We got Bad Kill over here using the voice chat with us, trying to hold off the enemy assault on his position. Looks like he's got 2 or 3 players, and he's doing a good job. Stu 3 here is running out of ammunition on the high explosive shells. But he might get taken out by the airborne 6-pounder. Oh, Luck's out. Bad kills Johnny on the spot with that one. Back on the left. The infantry continues to flush in. I'm finally helping out. I killed somebody over there with something. I've got my recon up here. Guys, always make sure to bring in lots of reconnaissance. And now I've got these guys in the positions I want them in. 50 cal spotting the Yakari out in the open. So they keep getting off-mapped here. I'm kind of more interested in what's happened with Bad Kill. He's getting rushed by Frenchmen and communists alike. Blenheim coming in from Johnny L. Knoxville. And Monty's coming in with the Ju-87D3 strike, doing a clutch move. Really helping out here. Let's see about these bombs. Oh, that's absolutely massive. Really saved the flag. Great teamwork there. Look at these heroes. He needs to get this one into a house. Is there more infantry coming? No, there's another tank. They got a machine gun. IS-2 gets pushed away. Shooters knocked out from Monty, but is not killed. Too Old for Comprehension has a attack beacon on the M2. I think I'm in range here. This is probably too close. I think it's always a bad idea to open fire on a machine gun with a field gun when you're in range of the machine gun. So I now have 3 AT guns set up here. Feeling pretty good about that spot. Ju-87 coming back in from Monty. Another clutch move holding off these Maquisards. Duke 3's been smoked off. Did we get the... Looks like we got the IS-2. That 50 out in the field. It's just tearing those guys up. Look at that smock. Kind of cool. Simulation trying to go through the open ground like it's a Battle of Waterloo. Unfortunately, there's Vickers heavy machine guns there, pushing them back. I have brought in my own artillery. It is one of the best artillery units in the game. The Hungarian 149. Just blows things up. That already took out 2 men on the first shot. Second one, he should be gone, because we do have radios on that. FM 2429 just ripping through the Maquisards with their own equipment. And the Italians are trying to rush through a single Arditi man in. And there you go, the 149 knocked out the 6-pounder. Will probably take out that 50 next, if I remember correctly. I'm moving my Toldi forward to try and put some fire on him, because obviously that 50 cal isn't going to do anything to 35 mils of frontal armor. Although that 40 millimeter high explosive shell is pretty weak. Looks like he's got a 75 set up to... We've got so many guns pointed at this reinforcement road. Pretty good. It looks like friendly artillery has managed to knock that guy out. Simulations 50 cal, just doing a good job. The IS-2 is still alive. Is this the same one? Yes, because he's dinged up. So he's half burned. Stuke 3's still up. Our hero, Dreher. He must have recon up here somewhere. Oh, CC, get hit. We take out the 50 cal. I'm going to say that was probably the Toldi. And we got Overwatch here. The enemy has put in... I want to say there was an IS-2 in here that we knocked out. Sherman 3 knocks out our Toldi 3. That's a bummer. We could use some AT guns up here. The 149 should be falling right here. These guys are all going to get pinned. We can see their 81s, which is never good for you. So it looks like I was trying to shell that Sherman. And they've been pushed back to the swamp. IS-2 is still up. On our far right, looks like lots of reinforcements. Really needs infantry in here. King Tiger's still alive. But they managed to get up the hill over here, too. This is not good. I'm guessing these are probably newer players. Really want to have some more recon over here, some mortars to shell that, and then push in with infantry. So I'm just kind of, with my artillery, going for all his defensive positions. Too Old for Comprehension's done such a great job of pushing these guys out with smoke. I felt like it was safe for me to move in my Lovas teams. 50 cal goes down to something. Type Panzer 3. Looks like we're stacked with this Chinese guy in here, too. Another IS-2 coming to the front line, a 43 model. That's not going to be good. Oh, he smokes him off. Alright, it looks like they ran out of material to attack our front line. Ju-87s from Monty coming back in. Wow, really clutching them with the Ju-87s. 65-point bombers. As long as they don't have AA. Or you've got enough of them, you should be fine. So, I'm moving my guns over. There seemed to be no point in holding here. Just really need to get the Sherman 3 out of here. I don't know why we don't have an AT gun here. We got one here. Ooh, IS-2 gets penned by somebody. Maybe the Sturmy? Oh, he got knocked out. I think it was the Panther G, maybe. I told he's getting attacked. Get another 6-pounder up here. He knocks out our Tilde 3. We're going to redirect our artillery fire onto that coordinate. Take him down. I'm trying to call in Panzer Shrek. Didn't make it to the front line. Looks like another Sherman 3 coming our way. Probably should have left an AT gun up here. Oh well. 12-12 here in Phase B. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you smash the like and subscribe button. We are very active in this game still. I know it's a bit older and Eugen hasn't been updating it lately, but really isn't anything like it. So, be continuing to make these videos and play it. Looks like we found a bunch of Su-76Ms back here. These guys are very annoying to fight. Same with the radio mortar half-tracks. Tilde 3 knocked somebody out. I think that was a half-track, but he's fighting a tank and he loses. Motorized Lovas team manages to help knock out that 6-pounder, and enemy rocket fire falling right on where my infantry dismounted. He must have somebody here or here who spotted literally everything. Enemy sniper team pinning down the Pioneer Führer. He might get killed right now. Our Pioneer teams have made it to the front line. Unfortunately, not able to use their grenade bundles at the moment. A lot of half-tracks. These are the 30 cal ones, so not quite as dangerous as the 50 cals. Really need... We got the Panther in here, so thank goodness. Knocks out the Honey Stewart, and to be able to get all these engineers pinned before they get into the woods here. Madsen from World War I ripping away on the engineers caught in this field. It's kind of cool. 20mm fire from something. What that is. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 1. Knocks out one of them. I'm going to say those guys are all dead. And we do manage to capture their flag back here. That's pretty huge. And we got Simulation, his open charge. He's made it across. Very few men left in some of these squads, but I'll give him credit for getting there. Another 6-pounder lined up on us in a good spot. It's a lot of defensive ridges in this game to use, which are it's pretty nice. But radio artillery will knock those guys out. On our right, still haven't managed to move in. Looks like we lost the King Tiger. We do have a regular Tiger back here. And it looks like the enemy has just given up on attempting to assault this flag now. Maybe they'll try it again, but we're pushed so far back, I'm sure they're panicking. Assault troop goes down. He was very lucky. Those guys have Piats. He was lucky he didn't lose his Panther commander. Oh, Studebaker. 6-pounder. Not fully suppressed yet. We knock him out. Oh, he misses the CMP. So much for being a leader. He gets him on his 3rd round. He lands a shot. Is he moving right into view? No, he's not. Lucky. So friendly artillery should knock out that 6-pounder. You would think. Yukari moving in with the smoke again. And Kavari here. Sturmoviki rocks. Very deadly unit to go up against. These guys are all going to get melted. We need artillery on that location. I'm going to say that 6-pounder's dead, but we're not sure. We got a 17-pounder on the road. I'm letting them know I'm going to arty this because it's just going to be impossible. These guys can't win. And Johnny L. Knoxville is ignoring what's going to happen here, but he's holding them up, so I guess it will work. See when that 149 lands. I've got 2 of them now on the board. One here and one here. Come on. Takes so much time to compute the angle. You see all the enemy engineers in the upper left of your screen trying to get in the woods. We've lost sight of them. CC teams in here. Wouldn't want to lose those. Those things are amazing. I don't know why they gave them a light machine gun that goes 1,000 meters. If somebody knows why, please put it in the chat, because it just seems very silly to only have one LMG in the entire game be 1,000 meters and then also have it be Finnish. So enemies, again, must be... it's sniper team. There we go. I told you had to have recon up here. So there's a sniper team who's seeing all my stuff, so the enemy's artillery is just falling right on it. Looks like one Sturmoviki team made it through. Try to get the Tartalek. See, they just melt. You can't put these guys up against them. Throw that grenade. See, too fast. Instant death. We're just going to have to shell them. Looks like they're shelling all my stuff over here. I do have our hero. Let me try to pronounce this. Kazegli? We'll go with that. Has he been hit yet? No. Little interesting paint scheme. 700 on the side. So the engineers are getting wiped out here. We've cut off this road, so there's a lot. We've got 3 ISU 152s and a Sherman. I've got a good defensive line here. And he's pushed his Sturmoviki rocks out into the light woods, making it easy for the dual Gebauer machine guns and 75mm howitzer on the Turan 2 to knock them out. We lose a Lovas team to an ISU 152. These guys are extreme danger to us. P-51 hits the entrance road, but we still got one more there. Marauders heading in. Those things are super dangerous. I think we managed to push him off before he dropped anything. 1410. Oh, we got that sniper, so he should have lost his view of us. I've called in HS-129s. These have the 75mm gun on the front. Enemy does have quite a... And it bounced on it. Oh my god, bounced twice. We finally get him with a third shot. Looks like we killed a 17-pounder too. Wow, I did not think that that would be bouncing. Piran 2 is fighting the ISU-152. I don't think that's going to work out well for us, and I forgot to turn off AP. We do take out a Stuart with their 97. Come on, baby. Wow, he missed twice. Double vetted, too. What? You gonna bounce? No way. Can't believe that was bouncing. I turned off AP, and I had him on restricted fire. ISU-152 goes down to somebody over here. We got an 88 up here now. That's what I'm talking about. One last Sturmoviki Rocks goes down to the Yakari. It looks like, well, there's one more. 15-9. Looking a little bit better for us now. Simulation itching to get that flag he's been working hard for. Assault engineers will melt these guys unless they fall back. So off map, not suppressing the Crusader yet. My 97-38M though knocks out the Pac 40. We captured another flag, dude, the off map. Oh, it looks like there was the assault team was in there. Can he surrender them? Ooh, we just knocked out a M8. Come on, get the ersatz in there. Oh, they're on these. Gotta be. Yeah. Use the smart order. I knew that's what was gonna happen. He hits me with rockets, knocks out a Tehran 2. I'm guessing those are Andrusha, but I'm not sure. Ugh. All three of my tanks go down. That sucks. And we got a PE2 rush here from Number Guy.
We surrender.
Operator K is thrown in the towel. Tired of getting pushed over here. Gold for comprehension. And Born to Suck surrenders too. I'm assuming he's on their team. Yes, he is. So it looks like it all has been quiet here in the central front. We've managed to push them off this part of the hill. Sturm Tiger here hiding for some reason. This guy's not firing. He's reloading.
Down your weapons, guys.
Where are your AT guns, guys? I have an AT gun. Come on. Look at all this material back here. We should be able to easily get both of those. Simulation with another off map, and too old for comprehension's potato internet fails, and he is disconnected. Firefly gets penned by the Panzer III. A cheeky spot right there. Bounce. Just absolutely obliterated by rockets. I've got more stuff up here now. And more AT guns. Good amount of anti-tank infantry in here from Johnny L. Knoxville. Sturmy goes down to something here. Probably one of these tanks down here. I've got both those 149s going in right here in the road. Ikari are evaporated by the 152. This guy's got to be damaged. Eh, barely. IS-2 and 152 really got to go. Oof. We're getting rushed by the cavalry here. Bunch of M5 Stuarts. We're running right into BAFC fire. One of them is knocked out. Moving in. Flamethrower team. Try and clear things out in here. Oh, BAFC is a great ambush spot. But unfortunately, he is knocked out. We knock out the Honey Stewart. And we're going to get these armored rifles. Yes. Got engineers, though. If they get their satchel charge off onto us. They get pushed off by the flamethrower. Lose another Tehran, too. I'm guessing to these heavy tanks down here. .205V. Trying to intercept the bombers, but we've got 2 Nimrods up here. I've brought in the SS right recon team. You guys have 5 submachine guns. They're okay. Shoot down another enemy plane. So I've got another platoon of Toldies in here. Very cheap to call in. Let's see what's happening over here. Nothing again over on this side. And it looks like we're trying to advance back to capture this hill flag. Look at all that fire going on these 2 units. Wow, that's a lot of enemy equipment right on the front line. That would be great for an off-map. Don't see one in here, though. Boy, Simulations and Monty almost have another flag. If they can knock out these 2 tanks, we'll pick up another one. I'm battling it out here. The enemy has managed to get their infantry into the woods. I do have 50mm mortar teams and a field gun here. Fortunately, I'm just going to get off-mapped like crazy. .50mm mortar is killed by the off-map. BB3 does not get his bomb load off. We knock out an Su-76M, and I'm guessing that was with the 149. A bunch of stuff just bottled in here. Toldy 3 is knocked out. Another Stuart in front of us. Miss. Crew gets panicked on the first shot. We lose another AT gun here. But we can see the 81s. And we've got another 9738 firing at them from Johnny L. Knoxville. Barely holding on to this flag after all the off-map. And look at all these units in here. Almost there. Simulation's going to get in there with a Yag Pioneer for sure. 15-9. And the 205 knocks something out of the sky. He does! Takes down the ME-410. Look at this hero. Will he get there? No. Goes down with the ship. Oh, we almost got the flag. Little armored push here. Very dangerous without that infantry. But it seems to be working. Bad Kill's moving his infantry in. Looks like they cleared all that equipment. All I saw was smoke over there. Look at all this smoke. I've called in Ju-88A4s. So I have 4 250 kilogram bombs. See if we can make it there. I also called in the HS-129s. Looks like there's a 240s here. Drop the eggs! Alright, we got them. Looks like we lost another AT gun. We took out a Stuart there. That was about it. I couldn't really find any targets. We're getting rushed here by autos. I'm told he gets knocked out by a Stuart, but we've got another one here. We're still holding on that flag. They're throwing everything at us. Knock out the flamethrower team. We lose all of our toldies. We still have a single rifle squad holding the flag. 16-8. 7 minutes on your tick timer. Been getting hit with 152s. Or AI, I don't, that must be, yeah, that's AI. We're getting everything pinned up here. They have a long slog to go if they want to get that flag. We can keep putting defenses in here if they're trying to get this flag, so it's going to be really hard for them to recapture anything there. We're almost pushed off the flag here, but as I mentioned, the Yag Pioneers have taken this flag. Monty's mountain men getting just battered by Sturmau. These got to be Polish guys, right? Too much. It's got to fall back. Oh, they just pushed me off the flag. And they're artillerying the Nimrods now. Sort of 15-9. We stop them before they get into submachine gun range. No, we cannot. They surrender. Typical. That's okay. We got a lot more heading to the front line. And a PaK 40 this time, a real anti-tank gun. Car is knocked out by the 88. I want to say I've got a third 149 in. Mobile wagon lining up on the autos. I don't know if this is a third off map. It could be. I had put a flak 88 here. We didn't have any sort of AA. Looks like it's been causing trouble because they just launched rockets at us. Didn't take any damage, though. Nimrod's lining up on the 152, which he loses sight of. Ugh. These are probably all gone. He's using them for recon. Wow. Pushing across the river now. Gunny and Bad Killer taking their men through the swamp. Across this river. Be pretty interesting if we could push them off these two flags by the end. 17-7. Barely holding on this flag here against these tankos. Lots of stuff in there. And no, that guy still had more off map, so I guess he dropped that right here. Getting battered by the off-map in this match. Nimrod is on anti-tank duty. They managed to get out of their vehicle. Lose another Turan 2 to off-map. 4 minutes on the tick timer with a 16-8. See if we can recapture our flag. The end of the map. We're just, again, constantly getting hit by 152 off-map. Enemy probably could have used like a T-34-85 or something, would have been more effective than just dropping that stuff. So I've got... I thought I had him on return fire. I guess not. So the dual MG42 teams have made it to the front line, and they're triple vetted because we've got our leader right here. Unfortunately, Stug 3 transmission gets damaged instantly. I think we killed that? No, it's a jumbo. We did penetrate him. Somehow. Backing this guy up. Try to keep him alive, to keep these guys vetted. Pac 40 is still out of view. So I'm going to move him over to try to get him lined up to take out the enemy. And the Turan 2s are coming back in, but another off-map strike hitting our front line. I think the Stug 3 commander got a pen on that IS-2. Although I think he might be in a rough spot now. Rockets and off-map on our position. Everyone getting pushed off in the last minute of the game. Got pushed off this point, too. But the far right has managed to make a breakthrough with the King Tiger, backing them up. They capture that bridge. Make up for the gameplay earlier. 18-6 with a major defeat right now. I would have loved to get this back, but with the off-map and rockets, it's just not going to happen. 30 seconds left. My 88 is almost out of AP rounds, so I guess he really was doing some anti-tank work. We're going to have to check on that at the end. Got all my bombers coming back in, but with 5 seconds to go, I don't think they're going to make it there. And that is the match. We have a major victory after 37 minutes and 59 seconds. We have 18 of 24 objectives. Take a look at the stats here. The AI did really well. Here I am, just over what I lost. Johnny L. Knoxville did really well, actually, with the Finns. Bad kill. What else do we got in here? Monty. Monty did pretty good, too. Take a look at my kills. 149's doing a good job of knocking things out. The 35-point AT guns get a few. Nimrod takes out 3 planes. My HS-129 took out 2 tanks. 149 did some work, and then the 88. See, he took out 3 vehicles and a recon team. Take a look at our losses. Andrusha fire. I knew it was Andrusha. Autos. 152 field batteries. Andrushas. So that's usually how it goes. Experience-wise, we only did 8% of the kills. We had 10% of the casualties. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.